why we are solving the problem is important. See, this is projections of lines which we'll be using. Are you able to see this? A hook problem.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
A horizontal wooden platform, 2 meter long and 1.5 meter wide, means it is a rectangle. Okay, wide is supported by four chains from its corners, and chains are attached to a hook 5 meter above the center of the platform. See, this height is 5 meters, and this height is 5 meter of this triangle. In the front view, if you see, draw the projections of the object and determine the length of each chain along with its inclination with the ground. Along with its inclination with the ground. That is, inclination with the ground is 5. Suppose that is true inclination. What is asked is true inclination, that is true length of the chain you are supposed to find out. Why you are supposed to find out true length of the chain? When you see the object from front, neither of the four chains are parallel to the vertical plane or the wall. Are you able to understand? OA or HA or HB or HC and HD are the four chains in green color. No lines are here. You imagine the chain as a line. Four chains are not at all parallel to vertical plane. Then how can I find its true length? How much length I want? It is not possible. So if I want to take the exact length of the chain and fix it to the hook properly, which is at a height of 5 meter, then what I'm supposed to do, this horizontal line, sorry, the inclined line is there, AH, RHD, HC and HB. As it is joined exactly at the center, four lines will be equal. That is, four chain lengths will be equal, because it is a rectangle and joining the diagonals you get this particular length. 2 meter, 1.5 meter is a rectangle. And then joining these lines will become joining this diagonal means it is the four chains. This is the center point that I can zoom it to. And HB, HC, HA, HD, neither of the chains are parallel to VP. If it is parallel, I would have directly got this length. So what I'm doing here is HD, I'm taking a compass, H, keeping compass at center. Just try to annotate. I don't know whether you will be able to understand. I'll use red color only. See, H2D I'm going to take, and then same length. This is the length of the chain. Same length I am going to drop it to the horizontal like this. Got it? So earlier, if when this was inclined, I would draw a projection till here, and this was the inclined length. This is the apparent length. This is the apparent length of, just write it L because it is not obvious. This is the apparent length of the chain. When I rotate this line, here, when I rotate this line, same length. See, if it is somewhere around 1 meter or zero point 0.7 meters, imagine that I am rotating it back and placing it to the horizontal. Now, this inclined line has been made parallel to VP. Parallel to VP. Then I have to project it here, project it to the vertical plane and join it to the vertex. Then I'll get the true length of the, this is the true length that I have got here of that particular chain. If I take this true length, measure it, so in this, for this true length A dash and D1 dash, so you can easily identify that that is the length of the chain that I need for that particular this particular application. For the height of 5 meter, this is the basic criteria. 2 meter directly front view will be 2 meter here of this particular platform. Next height is 5 meter. This altitude of the triangle is 5 meter. Then directly I can get to obtain this triangle, right? So this triangle front view is directly obtained. This line represents inclined view of this chain, not parallel line. So what I'm doing, I'm imagining that this inclined line is parallel to me. So what I'll do, I'll rotate this line which is inclined to VP. See, this line is inclined to VP. I'm rotating it and making it parallel to VP. See, this line represents this line represents, you are making this line parallel to VP. It is what it is important. So which all lines can you can incline? Any line you can incline because all four lines are same. Even you can take HC and rotate it here and draw the answer here, and you can take HB and rotate it here and draw the answer. Even see that is what the engineering drawing uh, advantage is. This is also right answer. If I take HC, rotate it back and make it horizontal to make it parallel to vertical plane and drop it till here and join the line. Even this is also true line. So that is also correct problem. Even if you take HB, rotate it till here, one line and make it bring it here and then draw the two line. That is also correct. Any one of the all any one of the four lines, if you rotate it in this condition and make it parallel to VP, then you can find its true length. So there are four answers: one, two, three, four. Four answers. Four answers are also correct, and four also will get 25 out of 25 marks. Not this was there in the earlier case, not now. No, you will not be asked such problems. This is I'm talking about applications of projections of lines. When projections of lines are there, how to draw the, how to identify a particular length of this object. Are you able to understand?
Yes, sure.
Any doubts here? Have you understood the problem?
Yes, sir.
See, this is the application problem of what projections of lines will come into picture. Same way, we'll see one more example. Don't worry about it. A person observes two objects A and B on the ground from a tower. Very important. The person is here, observer is here. He sees two objects A and B on the floor on the ground from a tower, 15 meters high. This is 15 meters high. You can assume here 15 meters high altitude of any triangle or something like that. 15 meters high at the angles of depression 30 degree and 45 degree. Angles of depression in the sense as we have taken 30 degree and 45 degree as theta and phi. Here I can say that it is alternate angles 30 degree and 45 degree. Depression, forget about depression, it is as seen from top, it is depression. The same alternate angles can be understood and 35 and 40 degree can be drawn. The object A is due northwest direction of the observer and object B is due west direction. Draw the projections of the situation. This is the answer. Observer is here at a distance of 15 meter height. From here 30 degree, I'll draw a line which meets at this position, which is the true length. And similarly 45 degree, I have drawn a line and then I have represented it. And with respect to this observer, two positions A and B, where north, east, west, south, it is represented instead of XY line. From any one position is taken as a reference as the west position, and that is observed with respect to due B. On the west side, I have marked it here with respect to B location, and then this A with this OA is made to 45 degree. OA is made to fall on the XY line, and from here it is projected upwards so that you will get this exact line. So distances of the object from the observer O dash A1 dash, O dash and A1 dash can be found out, and O dash and B dash, O dash and B dash can be found out with respect to this technique, and from tower OA, OB, whatever it is. So this is just an application problem, and by this 15 meters and what is given in the same way, you can identify the height of the object with respect to the viewing angle. If you see a Mount Everest from lifting your head at a particular angle, you can identify its height at a particular distance, seeing from the floor as well as from the uh, tip of the iceberg. Like similar cases only earlier days, height of some mountains and etc. were found out. Here 15 meters is given. In other cases, 15 meters may be asked in the question with respect to the viewing angle. If this angle, viewing angle, a person is seeing the tip of the tower at a lifting his head at 30 degrees, something like that. So this is one particular application problems of lines. don't that is why we say that not to neglect this type of conditions. So this is very very important. Same way, uh, see, these things are not asked in the examination. Don't worry, just this these things you need to know very very importantly. Civil engineers and mechanical engineers have to know about these things and represent these conditions. It is very simple. A pipeline from point A has a downward gradient 1 is to 5. See, downward gradient 1 is to 5 means every 1 is to 5. Every 5 meters, 1 mm will be down. Every 5 millimeter, if you consider, 1 millimeter will be reduced. Or every 5 meter, 1 meter will be reduced. That is the ratio that we are given. And it runs due southeast, whatever the direction is. And then another point B is 12 meter from A and due east of A. Due east of A. Here east is there. With respect to A, it is due and in the same level of A. So in the same level of A. Pipeline from B runs 15-degree due east of south and meets the pipeline from A at point C. At first, when you read this, it will not be you will not be able to grasp the things only if you consider this xy and consider this east and west directions and in the top view see in the top view east and west is identified. A and B are at 12 meters apart. C are 12 meters. A and B are at 12 meters apart, or you can consider 12 only. And then you have to take a suitable scale and draw the problem. And from here it is 15-degree, and for here 45-degree. Where this point meets, that will be the position C. And with A as center, C as radius, draw an arc. With B as center, C as radius, draw an arc. You will get new C1 and new C2. From here, you are supposed to join the line to get the true length. True length, that is B dash C2 dash is the answer. A dash C1 dash is the answer. That is the true length, that is rectangle, which will be inclined when it is seen from the as a gradient. That is from a particular height. If you are drawing a pipeline, so that height is a gradient, and you will not get the exact true length of that particular pipeline. When you have to take how much length pipe I have to cut, or how much pipeline I have to plan for, then these applications will come into picture. So whenever you are working in some stream industry or pipelining industry, there these gradients when the pipe is flowing at an angle or pipe is fixed at an angle, there these applications are will come into picture. See, A dash C dash is a foreshortened length. A dash C1 dash is the true length. If you take foreshortened length and go for fixing this pipe, it will not be you will not be able to join the pipe properly. You will be having a shortage. So you have to project it and make the line parallel to vertical plane or any plane of projection, and then say that this is the length that I need. This is the length that I need. So this is one type of particular application problem. Maybe some of you may work on this if you go for jobs or for as a civil engineer and represent the same. One more practical application. A room is of size 6.5 meter, length, depth and height 5 meter and 3.5 height, like this L, D and H. And an electric bulb hangs 1 meter below the center of the ceiling. See this from ceiling, this bulb is hanging at exactly 1 meter. And a switch plate is placed in one of the room corners. You can see here this B is the bulb at 1 meter distance, and a switch is placed in one of the corners of the room 1.5 meter above the flooring. See, 1.5 meter above the flooring, that is 1.5 meter above XY line. Meters is the representation. Everything will be converted to this centimeter or millimeter scale, and then scale down and draw it on the sheet. 1.5 meter, and this is 1 meter. You are obtaining this and determining its this is the position of the top view AB. You rotate this AB towards this wall so that you will get the new position A dash B1 dash. So draw the projections and determine the real distance between the real distance means the true length of between the bulb and the switch. If you are sitting in a room, just if you see uh, a fan or a bulb, and if you can consider a fan which is hanging at a particular distance from the ceiling, And if you see that the real distance, the displacement distance from you or ice and the bulb or the fan can be identified by these methods. See, the front and top views are drawn. A dash and B dash, A and B are like this at a particular distance, and similarly, this AB is rotated towards horizontal plane and made parallel. See, AB is rotated towards horizontal plane, towards this horizontal wall, and to made parallel to VP, that is the wall, and then project it upwards so that you will get B1 dash, you will get A dash B1 dash is the real distance between switch and the bulb, or with respect to any angle that you consider. This is one of the type of questions, and the same distance. And obviously, in these conditions, what you can say that the apparent length, what you have got A dash B dash, the true length will be always more than the apparent length. So whatever apparent length you get here, the true length will be more than the apparent length. That is very, very important. And same way, this is the wall that is there, and there are two mangoes A and B. Two mangoes are on a tree. A and B are 1.5 meter and 3 meter above the ground. From above HP, it is 1.5 meter, and the second endpoint B is 3 meter above the ground. So A and B locations are given, and those are 1.2 meter and 1.5 meter from a 0.3 mm thick wall. See, 1.5 mm and 1.2 mm from a thick wall. I have identified this and represented it. If the distance measured between them along the ground and the parallel wall is 2.6 meter, that is the distance between end projectors. Just now we saw A dash and B dash wherever it is lying, that is 2.6 meters. Then find the real distance between them. Find the real distance between them, yeah, as it is seen in the apparent shape A dash B dash. So find out its real distance. So that is what real distance between A dash and B1 dash. So AB is inclined like this, and AB is rotated towards the horizontal plane and projected towards the point where it is rotated from B1. This distance A dash B1 dash will give you the exact distance between uh, the two mangoes A and B. Actual distance, exact distance. That is what this problem says. It's just a simple example and simple conditions. Yes, anyone? Anyone would like to discuss anything? Anyone can unmute and inform me where anything is important or you can discuss too. I understood these concepts.
Sir, will the questions in the exam be like this only, sir?
No, 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 no. I'm telling you, I have told you, application problems are not there. You may implement these things in the further days. I told you a pipe, example of a pipe. This is one more to ropes that are fixed here from this end. The rope length can be found out. And similarly, many examples are there like this. So answers will be same. Same. Maybe civil engineers maybe use this. You guys will be using this representations and identify the pipeline length. All these things with these conditions only uh, your projections of lines problems will be solved. These are application problems, just as a concept of thinking to